Tribe, back again with a message and reading. Now, hi YouTubers, I'm Divina. Welcome to my channel, to the Divine Soul Tribe. I do personal readings. I do occasionally swear when I get a little bit passionate and I start channeling messages. Not all the time, trying to work on that. I am available for personal readings. Should you wish to engage with me for a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Facebookers, you know the drill. Inbox me. Right, channel song today. Never gonna let you go, 'cause you're my baby. I said to you guys yesterday, you might have, not all of you, just some of you, might end up with some stalkers on your hands. And I can hear it now. Some of you are going to be like, I don't mind that. I want them to stalk me. But then you've clearly still got abandonment issues if that's what you're thinking. Because I can hear you. Right. We want healthy, divine unions. I mean, in this instance, if it's a case of they're going to work on the relationship in a healthy way, that's a good thing. But not. They're probably doing that. Well, they are doing that anyway, because the Page of Swords constantly comes out. And in that tattooing deck that I've got that I use for Karmaville, the Page of Swords on that, it's got a tattoo on his neck of an eye. Anyway, I'm going to start off with my romance deck. I'm going to try and stay out of Karmaville. I did a reading earlier for YouTube. I will post the link if you're interested, but it's not really, it wasn't really a Facebook Live reading. Look, the chemistry card. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Free yourself. Well, this has come up a couple of times. This is your person stuck in their head, and it's time for them to take control of their life. We've been talking about this. They don't stop thinking about you, and yes, it is on the left hand side because they're still not thinking straight. Right. Well, I did just see make the effort, which is like the 6 of Cups. Right, I'm going to start shuffling, see what comes out. Right, we'll go with the engagement. Right, that's what your person wants to do. They want to engage with you. Some of them will come through with a proposal because that's all they've been thinking about. But first, it's time to clear your energy, wrap up all these karmic cycles. I told you about this card before the other day. Release your ex. Let's just take the words out. This is about, it's time to clear your energy, right? That's a karmic contract. This angel's had enough. So she's about, I'm done. I'm done with all that. It's time to start fresh. You can't go into a new cycle. It's new year. It's the new year. You can't go into the new year with all that crap and that dead weight. Anything that's not, hi Kelly, anything that's not in alignment with you, it's got to go. Leave it over there, right? This here is your person. They're worried. They're worried that you don't love them anymore. Because I think what's happened here is you have turned the tables. Like I said yesterday, the tables are going to turn. You're not chasing them. You're not, you're just not doing the same things that you would used to do. I don't know if you did used to chase them. I hope not. Empresses don't chase. We're magnetic. We attract. Ain't nobody got time for chasing no man or woman. Take it as it resonates. Because obviously, well, no, because it's about the energy, isn't it, really? If we're honest. I'm a divine feminine. Yes, I might be in my masculine energy quite a lot, but I ain't going to chase no No. Ain't going to chase no man. So, but, you know, men should pursue women. Feminine energy is magnetic. Masculine energy naturally wants to come and collect. It's just how it is. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Okay, hear the comments now. I don't care. I'm not here for it. It's my channel. It's my Facebook. My opinion. Right. Your relationship, your love life is being guided by your your spiritual path. This is one of my twin flame divine counterpart cards. The person might come in a little bit flirty. 5:55 on the clock when I said that. Big changes are coming in. Trust me. By the end of the week, big changes. Whether that's just personally within yourself and you feel a lot better and a lot clearer because, you know, it's a fresh start, new year, or whether that's because your person's coming on in. Like, that was the song that I got this morning. And it just kept on all day. All day. Right. Let go of control issues. So, this is my narcissist calling card. Or narcissist alert card. I think I would like to believe, because this is not a personal private reading, it's a collective general reading. I'd like to believe that your person is actively working on these things, because that is what the problem has been. That is what the problem has been for a lot of the time. Your person trying to take control of the situation with their narcissistic tendencies. But can you keep an open mind? Are you ready to keep an open mind? Because this is your person. It's not what you think. Love is true. In and out my life. Wanna be a girl. Not cause the mood is right. That's gonna be them. They're scared to be vulnerable with you. So they're gonna come in with that flirty energy, pretending that they're not. That's what they want. Look, they're hiding the fact that they want to come on in and engage. They want commitment, and they want to take you away somewhere. But they're going to act not nonchalant. I'll turn that down now because it's getting a bit loud. No, don't walk away, boy. But they won't show you this. Some of you, your masculines, your counterparts, should we say, some of you, your counterparts, don't have a problem showing their emotions, but then most of you have been dealing with a narcissist, so they're not going to show you their emotions because that's why you're oh, wifey, you know. First card out. My best friend lied. That's when you caught my eyes, girl. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. It's your destiny to be together. That's the World card. You've got to close out these cycles if you want to step onto your destined path. You're already on it. If you want to do it together, you've got to close out these karmic cycles. Wrap up what needs to be wrapped up. We talked about this. You don't want that tower coming in. So let's have a look at that engagement. Why is that out here? Please, Spirit. Because that's the Knight of Pentacles. So they're moving slowly towards you. They've been moving slowly. They're on their way. They're round the corner. How many times have we seen that soon? Very soon. Now, you're healing. They're healing. They want to come on in and heal this connection with commitment. They're sorry. Maybe there was a third party situation. It's quite possible because I know a lot of you have been dealing with that sort of thing. Doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic person. Could be a family member, friends, work, keeping them back all the time. But look, I just split the deck again to give it a little shuffle, right? 10 of Pentacles. So some of you, I would say, yes, they have been dealing with a family situation. But this is your legacy. that you're supposed to be leaving for the world. So you've got to clear your energies. If you want that Ten of Pentacles, fucking Tower card, clear the energies out. Whatever it, look, the Chariot's on its way. Divine personal delivery service. Are you ready? Look, you've got to clear your energies out so that you can make way for what's on the Chariot. Oh, no. If that's coming up, you haven't done it, right? You wouldn't go out and buy a whole new wardrobe if you hadn't got rid of all the old clothes. Because there'd be nowhere for the new stuff to go, would there? That's why you're my wifey. Right. This is you holding on to old shit. Trying so hard not to do the swearing. Maybe I'll start charging myself pennies. And then, here's an idea. I could start charging myself pennies. Put pennies in a jar. 11 o'clock. And then, we could do a raffle. And whoever's name I pick out the hat or pick up random, I can send them. I can send you a week's worth of swear jar. Or, tell you what we could do, instead of that, because it probably won't be that much if I know I can't pay. What we can do is, I'll get a little swear jar, put a penny in every time that I swear. Whoever can guess the right amount at the end of a month, or a 2-week period, whatever, we can sort that out, get a free reading. All right. So, no more being stabbed in the back and left for dead. But you've got to let go of all these things from the past. Now, it's not just like people, places, and things. It is going to be some of the things that's gone on between you and your counterpart. Are you ready to let go of those things? That's what clearing the old energies out for. That's what keeping an open mind is. All right? Are you ready to let go of some of those things? Yes, they've done things that have hurt you. But let's face it, most of those things just triggered an already opened wound that you keep playing with the knife on. Yeah? They're not the first person to make you feel that way, to make you feel unworthy or abandoned or, trigger your insecurities. They're not the first person that did that. That goes back to your childhood, so go back over there. Now, I'm kind of hoping that most of you have done your sacral chakra work and you've cleared out the basement. A couple of last flushes. So, are you willing to let go of all the old shit? Let bygones be bygones. I mean, not being funny, and this is just my take on it because I'm entitled to my opinion. If the stuff that they've done was that bad that you'd have to consider whether you want to take them back or not, why would you be watching a reading about them? Push one back. See, this is you just as much as it is them. Oh, pretending you don't want them when you know you do. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. It's probably about it. It's both of you. And yeah, they've done the most. You've got to take some responsibility for how long that went on for. Just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would imagine that you did the whole layer peeling thing where they came in, you're like, no, that don't fly around here, off your pop, and then, back and forth. That's how it works. If it was anything too traumatic, I would like to think that you wouldn't have allowed them to come back again. It would have been a case of done. No backsies. But expect some communication anyway. I do feel that the reason that you haven't heard from them as of yet, hi Claire, yes, they're healing, but also they're worried that you don't want them anymore. Maybe because 1444 is on the clock. Because look, they're up at night. Up at night, worried about how to approach you, what they're going to say, how they're going to say it. Because they obviously invested in the wrong place in the past. So Yeah, this is you having to clear out some of your old stuff, some of the things that have gone on in the past, but this is also your counterpart needing to clear out their past. We did see the Ten of Pentacles, so we know that they might have a home life situation to deal with. Yeah? So, heartbreaker. This is one of those compilations without a video, so it's not so distracting. Right. Because they did leave you out in the cold. Right? They left you out in the cold in the past, and they didn't invest in the connection properly. Right? That's why they're up at night worried about how they're going to communicate with you. But I'm telling you now, the Eight of Wands, right? They're getting the signs from the universe that they should come towards you and communicate with you. They're getting those signs. Look. This Ten of Swords is how they treated you when they was in their narcissistic energy. The devil energy. So these moon cycles, right, you've got a few days, right, to the end of the week, because you've got 2 days until the new moon, right? You should have a full sense of clarity about what it is you want to do moving forward, how you're going to move forward, yeah? And it's an opportunity to bring things to the surface that need to be dealt with again. Now, this is about you standing your ground and having your boundaries. Make sure you don't get swayed. Keep your foot down and stick to those boundaries. That's why they're coming on in. Because the way you respect yourself, because you put your foot down, because you don't tolerate their bullshit. I'm gonna have to look at this situation again. So for some of you, because this is sitting in what I call my challenge position, right? So for some of you, the challenge could be religious differences. Your religious differences may well be a challenge, and that's why the two of you can't come together or haven't been able to come together, because maybe you know, different religions, different belief systems, and you know, their families wouldn't be very happy about you know how it goes, like marrying outside of the race, the religion. I mean, it was a big thing back in the day when it, like, Protestants and Catholics and all that sort of thing, and like Sikhs and Hindus and Muslims. But yeah, that could be a problem. But you stand your ground, you stand up for what you believe in. Your person is getting ready to take a leap of faith and step to you because they know that they are your divine counterpart. Are you ready to keep an open mind about what's... Look. They want commitment. They want something traditional. They might have been going to a spiritual advisor about asking for advice about you, but they're definitely going through a transitional period of time. They're letting go of their ego and their pride to come. They're letting go of their ego and their pride to come towards you after seeking counsel from somebody in a high level position, a spiritual counsellor, or just a counsellor. But they're letting go of their ego and their pride because they know that they're your counterpart. They're watching. What did I say about the Page of Swords? They're always watching, waiting to strike. Here they come, charging forwards on their steed, despite any differences that you may have. There's a party, Mr. DJ, you're the party. At least that's what your person thinks, believes, knows. You're their destiny. Look. Mr. DJ has started. Right. They went to God about this connection. God said, that's your destiny. Boss up and go and claim your feminine, your divine counterpart. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. Let go of your pride and ego, God said. Take a leap of faith. What's the worst that can happen? You're already not talking. Body, move your body. So they're going to come on in feeling like that, but they want this. 4 of Wands, commitment, a stable foundation, celebration, marriage, children. And they want to come on in and offer you something stable. So something that you can grow from. Yeah. Because they've learned some lessons. They want to come on in and tell you the truth. About what's been happening. Right, so this is what they want. This is how they see you. They see you as their 10 of Cups. But there is, I said to you before, there is a family situation going on in the background. I really don't want this to go where I want. So that might be somewhere and get it on tonight. Right, so that could be the person that's in the third party situation that they're trying to get away from. That person might not be wanting to let go of them so easily, but your person, your counterpart, is seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups is what they're finding difficult to let go of. Now, I don't know whether they're finding it difficult to let go of them, or the Queen of Wands Cups is finding it difficult to let go of your counterpart. But you out here, you chilling. You the Empress and the High Priestess, all in one. I hate my Divine Soul Tribe. You are always in this energy of being in the High Priestess. Eyes and ears open, mouth shut. Don't speak more than you is necessary. But you the Empress. And they know this. You know this and they know this. So, they're going to want to come on in passionately, but feeling kind of LL Cool J is doing it. Right. Yeah. The thing is, they're going to come on in the only way they know. Don't do it. Make them earn it. Don't be playing those stupid songs, Steve. Fucking hear you now. It's alright. No. This is going to happen. You don't need to consummate it just yet. Get to know each other again. I told you, your person's going to come on in. They're not going to tell you exactly how they feel. They're going to be holding back because they're not sure how you feel about them anymore. And they're worried that you don't want them anymore. But they're still willing to take a leap of faith and take that risk. They're just confused about how they're going to do it. That's all. Trapped in their heads. But they want to work on this relationship with you. There's the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Wands. You hold that power. You are magic. You're confident. You're strong. This is the Sorceress of the deck. You wield that magic. You're a master. Manifester. You hold that fire. And that makes them nervous. Actually, that came out earlier in my other deck. Let me get that out. Let me just put this, make this tidy. You could see what's going on down there. Look at this. Right, make this space tidy. Look, underneath at the bottom, worth waiting for. You've waited long enough. Another few weeks ain't going to kill you. It ain't going to be that long. Right. Straight off the bat, Earth Angel. That's you. All here. Well, not all here. Because we are going to have some cross watchers here, aren't we? Boy bunnies, those want money. Right. I love you more than I show you. Told you this. That's what that deception card's all about. The thing is, because you're always, well, not always in this energy, but now you're always in this energy, it makes them nervous. Oh, I've got to put on a front. I told you this the other day. If they could put on a suit that stopped them from showing how they feel when they're around you, right? And they could just tell you everything they needed to tell you. That's what they do, but they can't. They have to gather themselves. Part of that's having to let go of their abandonment issues, but then that's working on the wounded inner child. And there is like a lot of childlike energy here. We've got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Page of Cups, and the Fool card. I mean, it looks like a child. The Page of Pentacles is keen and eager to learn, but he wants to grow in his knowledge and wisdoms, yeah? And then you've got the Page of Cups. They're sorry. Did you mean what you said? You did. I can't make it up. You make me nervous. I literally just said that. Earthly god, goddess energy. Well, that'll be why you make them nervous, because you're a goddess or a god. You embody that energy here on earth. We've already seen Earth Angel. Many things. You're many things. 888, that's about abundance. Right. Let's get a little shuffle in. Oh. Marry me. Be mine forever. We already had that song. We've already had that song. Engagement was the first card out. Again, don't be accepting a ring and then falling on your back. Don't do it. They needed to learn some tough lessons. Well, they're narcissists. Of course they did. You don't learn unless somebody puts their foot down and says enough's enough. I'm not tolerating your nonsense anymore. Oh, I love my spirit team, my ancestors. They got abandonment issues. We talked about this already. But then most of us have had abandonment issues. We wouldn't be here doing what we're doing and having the relationships that we're having and having to do all the house clearance and chakra work and that we've been doing if we didn't all have similar issues. We've just got them for different reasons. And we've got to learn how to deal with it. Something's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. We'll be halfway through the cycle, I would imagine. I'll be back soon. Be ready for me, please. So, I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out. It's a lot of cards, so just be patient. I tried to forget you, but I can't. Archangel Michael is protecting you. We're going to get into that. And they want to know, can you talk? See if we can get one more. I want to know why Archangel Michael is protecting you, because I know why I wrote that. I'm healing now. Please be patient with me. And we're still at the bottom of the deck. Marry me. So we'll take that. Taking that. Because I don't want you lot getting any stupid ideas. That's why. What's in it? None of your business. I'm going to make a deck and then you can buy it. Right. Do we want this? This card I'm doing separately because I want to know why you're being protected. We do know that there has been spell work going on because, you know, the Carmerville clowns are at it. I've got some new cards. Oh, I got some new cards. I got a couple of new decks. One of the decks isn't a Facebook deck because it's just not. The other one, I will pull some cards from that. It's a witchy deck. That one's okay. But the other one is a little bit heavy for Facebook. Okay. So, what are we going to do? I'm healing now. Please be patient with me. We're going to use this. We'll use the Light Seer's Tarot. Yeah, look, Six of Swords. They're coming away from all the things, people, places, things that have been holding them back. The Five of Swords, I always see that as like, they're the subtle saboteurs. They are, you know, they are the agents of darkness, the same as the Seven of Swords, but they're, you know, they're more subtle about it. This is what they want, but they could, look, this is what they want. Right, Four of Wands, marriage. Four of Wands, the Lover's card. So, yeah, maybe there has been a choice, a choice in the past. Nothing said or done by accident. The way they chose wrong. That's why they probably tried to forget you. Because they know they messed up. But they have chosen you now. And that come out, was it yesterday? I think that come out yesterday. Yeah, look. They've chosen the path that they want to be on, and that's the path towards you, because there was nothing there. Nothing there. Here is where the world is. The whole world is in front of them. You saw that fly out. I know you did. That's the Ten of Cups. Try, look. That's on that. That's where I'm putting that. Ten of Cups. I tried to forget you, but I can't. The Five of Cups. They've got nothing but regret and remorse for what they've done in the past. But the Five of Cups for me, I've always seen it as one of those cards where you're learning to let go of the pain that came with the lessons. You've taken the lessons and we left the pain behind, because you see in this one, that's all the emotions going down the drain. Releasing all the pain associated with the lessons that you've learned. And that's what helps you get to the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after. They've been in that energy for a while now, trying to forget you, but they can't, because that all they do is think about you and how they're going to have this with you. So they're releasing all of their regrets, remorse, sorrow that they've held on to in the past, so that they can come forward and realise that as a dream rather than it being a fantasy in their head. Look, they want a victory with you. They want a brand new stable beginning in life with you. Yeah? So when they come through, look, that's what they want. I told you that. See? Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Oh God, that's gone away over that. Look, the boy is mine. That'll be the ex they've got to release. So yeah, that Queen of Cups is probably going to try and be an emotionally manipulative bitch. Oh, how could you leave? There's probably kids. Not all of you, so don't try to make it fit. But for some of you, there's probably children involved. Oh, I can hear it now. Oh, well, if you leave, then you're not going to see the kids. Blah, blah, blah. Right, so for any, not to Carmerville clown cross watchers, any of you masculines that are quietly watching, because, hi Manji, for any of you quiet masculine counterpart cross watchers that are here, like, because you're not sure what you're doing and you found your way to me, then my advice is, God, hang on a minute, I've just got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because, inside of my breath, if I can't imagine you. No, not going to finish that. Right, so some of these females, baby mums gonna be like, if you leave, you're not gonna see the kids. I'm gonna tell them this. I'm gonna do that. You know, that low vibrational crap where they are constantly using the children as weapons, because, you know, what better way to teach your spouse that doesn't want you anymore a lesson than by hurting the children and making them suffer and using them as pawns. Don't entertain these bitches. I can't stand these kind of women. I really, really can't. And if you're one of them, sorry if that offends you, but don't do that shit. What on God's green earth is going through your mind? Oh, I'm going to stop him from seeing the kids because he doesn't want me anymore. You're not teaching him a lesson. You're giving, first of all, you're giving him a free pass on his parenting. And second of all, you're hurting your children. You're giving your children abandonment issues. You're giving them daddy issues. Just to get one up. You're not doing anything to him. It's your children that suffer. Get over your damn self. You got rejected. It happens to the best of us. Allow it. Let your children see their father. Right? Men, don't entertain it. Go and get legal advice. Yes, I know it's expensive, but so is your child's mental and emotional and spiritual well-being. That's priceless. Anyway, this is another thing. I'll tell you what, that brings me back to a whole nother point. Pick your mates better. Instead of, oh, you're fit, let's jump into bed and have sex. Oh, look, 3 weeks later, I'm pregnant. And then you end up having a child with someone you don't even fucking know. By the time you have the kid, you can't stand the person because you realise they're an arsehole. And the only good thing about them was their wand. Right? It's 11:11. Getting into it. If you're here for it, you're here for it. Right? Choose your mate better. Don't jump into bed with any old Tom, Dick and Harry and then be like, oh, I get pregnant. Stop having unprotected sex with strange people. And then maybe we wouldn't have so many messed up children running around this poor planet. Those poor children didn't ask to be born just because you wanted a quick bunk up. And then you ended up with a child with someone you don't like. This goes for everybody watching, men and women alike. You hear 13-year-old boys talking about, I don't care how I get pregnant. You're already pregnant with stupidity. There's definitely a third party situation going on here. But my point is, right, pick your mates better. Keep your legs closed. Keep your ish in your pants. Keep your business to yourself until you know who you're laying down with. Then make a decision about whether you want to create a whole new life to bring a soul into this flipping dimension with. Pick better. Then you can have a victory, a stable beginning in life, a happy home, happy children. That's why we're here, to do the reset. Now, not everybody's going to be having babies, no. However, for those of you that are going to be having babies, you're going to have some beautiful babies, well balanced, well loved, spiritually, mentally and emotionally taken care of. Because, get this folks, the parent's going to be in a divine union rather than a distorted karmic situation that just so happened to create a life. It's not fair on these babies. So can we all start looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to who we lay down with and who we create new lives with? Those new lives, those babies are housing souls. Your spirit babies, your babies, they choose you. They choose you. Think about that. God said, sort of, be in a traditional committed relationship. Do things by the book. Start looking at things from a different perspective, from your heart space. Your pants, sacral chakra. It's what everybody's led by these days. Don't get me wrong, I've been in my community service energy. I'd still take times out, and I didn't have children with men I just had a quick bunk up with. I was in a relationship with my children's father, both of them. Yeah? In a long-term relationship, committed relationship, engaged to be married. Not, oh, slept with him, ain't seen him for a few weeks, now I'm pregnant. No, I didn't do that. I'm not, is it, I don't know the family. Nobody should be that busy that they don't know who their child's father is. And if you are that busy, why are you not staying protected? I'm going to finish this bit up because I want to know why Archangel Michael is protecting you. Anyway, commitment. That's what, listen, this is what the cards are coming out. There's been a lot of chaos and conflict. Some of this could be in the background with this Queen of Cups. And maybe that's why your person's been taking a little while to get to you. Because I have seen the Knight of Pentacles floating around. Alright, but look. Chaos and conflicts have been holding them back. You see, this looks like it's the same person. It isn't. But it does from a distance. But this could be them in their head as well. Like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do... Because they feel overwhelmed. They know they've got a lot of things to do and a lot of things to sort out before they can come towards you. But listen, clearing out your energies, that's what... Six of Swords, they're going to do it. Because that's the person... Or a person jumping in the boat, sailing away from... Sailing on to calmer waters. Right. Look, they're leaving home. If they're in a third-party situation that they need to emancipate themselves from, that's what they're doing. They're taking what they need and they're leaving the rest behind because they're releasing their burdens. Now, that's the Eight of Wands, so be expecting some communication. I told you this already. The Eight of Wands has already come out. So be expecting some communication. You've been getting the signs from the universe, the same as your person's been getting the signs from the universe. That's why they've had to pack up their troubles in their old kit bag. Something's going through my head. Kids slowly, ready or not, gonna find you and make you. No. They own it. They are not. I'm telling you now. They have no intentions of walking away with a no for an answer. Not one intention whatsoever. They're coming on in for a victory. You've been getting the sides. They've been getting the sides. The Fujis are telling us. The Fujis are telling us. They're going to find you and they're going to make you one of them. Here I come. Right. Because they want to invest in this connection this time round. They don't want to mess things up. And they know they've had you waiting long enough. So they're strategically planning. I'm going to find you. Take it slowly. Ready or not. Here they come. You can't hide. They're going to find you. And make you want me. Oh, I love this song. Oh, this takes me back. Now listen. All right, this is playing 44:04 on the clock. So that's a nice divine angelic number. But don't be going out doing silly things like this. That touch me, tease me. Work hard on the connection. Invest in the connection. I can't find it as. Invest in the connection and learn about each other. Right? That's what this is for. Learn, because you're not the same and they're not the same. So learn about each other. Invest time and attention into one another. Learn about yourself. I said this before. Date. Get to know each other. That's how they're coming on in. This is the King of Wands. They take action. This person Your person is coming in to take action. They have one goal in sight, and that is a victory with you. They have let go of all the things that have held them back and kept them trapped down in the 3D world. They've gone through their heartaches and disappointments, and they've released their affiliation with this clown, the devil. Well, most of them have. But then Archangel Michael is out here protecting you. You're going to have to get a different deck on that. 45 was on the clock when I said that. They know they've been collaborating with the wrong people, and I'm picking up they're willing to walk away. They're ready to walk away and walk their spiritual journey towards the light, away from this clown. Because let's face it, narcissism is the spirit of the devil. It is. They've been enlightened. You're their sunshine. They've gone inside and they sought the introspection that they need. They've got the clarity that they need. Now they're about to come running towards you. Towards their sunshine. Right. I'm not going through the whole deck. I'm not feeling a big old story coming on. I want to know why this is here. What deck do I use? I'm all in your groove. All in my groove. Right, I'm gonna... I don't know if I want to use that deck. Let's get the Pulp Girls out, because that's, you know, it's a bit in between, isn't it? Listen, something to do with the family dynamic. Maybe the right, so they're trapped in their head about something. Archangel Michael is protecting you. I'm just gonna do a pre-shuffle. That was the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Archangel Michael is protecting you because there's people out here doing the most. Death magic. Because the thing is, the reason that this had to come up was because there's been too much shit going on. Oh, no. Because you stood your ground. Maybe it's the third party in the background. Yeah. The third party in the background knows that your person's in love with you. So quite possibly... I know this is right. So quite possibly their mate or spouse or whatever has been paying for spell work to be done. That's the truth. Because you've got strong boundaries, you've got your defences up. Now this could be spiritually. So this message is not going to be for everybody. I mean, Archangel Michael is with us most of the time anyway, but in this instance, this is a whole nother situation. These people have been doing overtime to try and get your person to turn cold towards you, but that is not the case because your person's still going to come forward with this offer of commitment, even though they've been trying to keep them held back with chaos and conflict. But you protect yourself at all times. Your person's going to come on in and offer you something stable. That's the truth. And an apology. But you do need to protect yourself. Because things are about to be revealed over the next few days. Just look. 2 of Wands and the Sun card. It's going to come out that your person's chosen a different path. Obviously the one towards you. that's going to cause some chaos and conflict, right? However, I feel like your person's ready for this. That's why they've got their defenses up. They know that this is coming, this energy of chaos and conflict, right? They want to come and show you that they're more stable now. So that could be their spouse or baby mother out there paying for spell work to be done. Or it's just representative of the fact that you two are a vibrational match for one another. But it is causing problems in the background, which is the truth. Because these people have worked hard to make sure that your person cut you out of their life. But that's not, it's not going to stop this union. It's not. Because your person's in love with you. You woke them up to their spiritual path that they're supposed to be on. That's the truth. They've been enlightened. And now they're healing from this. They're still together, and you can see that I shuffled them. Yeah. That's why Archangel Michael. That's why Archangel Michael's protecting you. Because that Queen of Cups has been out here trying to ensure you end up with a broken heart. Quite possibly your person as well, but you've healed too much. So nothing can break your heart. Not now. In any case, it's not going to stop what God's got for you. Your person's coming on in fast. It's just going to be all of a sudden out of nowhere to offer you something new and stable. Yeah, because they're getting away from all the things that have held them back in the past. We talk. Look. This one come from that song. Oh God, when was that? September, October last year. That song. Because around that sort of time, I kept getting songs stuck in my head, and I was like, let me just write it down. And that was one of them. Right. I don't want to do no more of those. So, oh yes, I got my other deck. So, let's have a look and see what my new witchy deck is saying. It's the Witch's Oracle. Pretty deck. But if you walk away, groan and cry, don't leave. They really do not want you to leave them. They don't want you. Oh, it's Blackstreet. Is it Blackstreet? Don't leave me, girl. This takes me back. Oh my God, I remember this song. Blackstreet, yeah. Love that. Right, so I'm getting my witchy deck out. We've got Gaia, Healing, and the High Priest, Guardian. Oh, it's a bit like Archangel Michael protecting you. But Archangel Michael is protecting you from those Karmaville clowns and their foolish ways. When I say foolish ways, these people aren't messing around. Yes, they're Karmaville clowns, but I mean, I don't know what you lot are up to. Like, or where you're at in your spiritual journey, what your knowledge is, what your wisdoms are. I don't know. But if you're part of my Divine Soul Tribe, you've got to be at a certain kind of level. Protection, etc., etc. Not going to go into it because, you know, that's private business. What you are aware of, what you're capable of, what your gifts are, all of your gifts, that's your private business. Anyway, cord. Initiation. You're being initiated. I told you that. I'm going to get my ancestors and shaman deck out as well. Actually, we haven't had that out for a little while. Let's have a look and see. candle. Illumination. You're being enlightened. Been telling you this. There's that high priest. So that's about guardian at the moon. Timings. I see this earlier. Neophyte, study. Right. Black cat, psychicism. Your gifts are coming online, the newer ones, and everything else is getting enhanced at the moment. Yup. So if you're getting any sinus headaches, migraines, sore throat, any chest pain, stuff like that's your chakras opening up. Anything to do with ears, nose and throat, headaches, that's throat, third eye, first eye, sorry, and crown, right? Which you should be getting because 55, big massive changes coming in, Divine Soul Tribe. You are mine. Telling you, within the next 2 weeks, you're going to hear from your person. Should do. Quarter past 3. What cards do I want to get on this? Something nice. Right. We're going to use these ones. Gilded Tarot. Do you like these? Don't use them very often. So, we want to know what this candle's all about. Because there's a peacock in there. Illumination. Wonder why. Well, maybe it's because she can see that she has all that. Well, she's not showing off, is she? She's illuminating it. I should read it, really, but I just want to go with the flow. Right, illumination. So your person's got on the boat and got away from this manipulative people, places and things, because they want to come towards you, their divine counterparts. Really need the book. They want to come on in and tell you how they feel about you, and they want to start something solid, firm foundation with you. But that's them coming away from the family that they've been involved with. Yeah. Right, so the High Priest, the Guardian. The Page of Pentacles, they're learning something. But they're taking their time with this information that they're learning. Money. They want a brand new passionate beginning with you. They're in there knowing about something. They know that you're their counterpart. That's what they know. And I feel like they've taken their time to I told you before, they've done everything in their power to make it not true. But they've had to accept it. And they want a brand new passionate beginning with you after a long time away. You've been healing as well. I mean, the High Priest is the guardian of wisdom, really. He knows things. He's like the spiritual advisor. They've been speaking to God, the guardian of the wisdoms. And that's why they want a brand new passionate beginning with you. And they're willing to start off small. Look, there's the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they want to come in and apologise for a start. Right. Literally can't make this up. I say Moon card, Empress and the Hierophant. They know the moon. These moon cycles is all about timing. It says here. So the moon cycles in the right time. And I said this to you before, right? The full moon is when everything comes to a head. Like all this crap's got to come up and out. And the new moon is when you get a sense of clarity. God's shown them who you are. And I just said that. I literally just said that. So now they're trying to manifest you back into their life. They are. Look, that's 3 major cards. Oh, I don't like what I just heard. I don't want to go to fucking Carmerville tonight. I don't say well. Don't say well with swearing. No, I'm leaving that alone. I'm not going there. I'm sticking to this storyline. I'm sticking to this storyline. Right? You're manifesting. Your person's manifesting. I mean, this could even be you two. Right? You are the Empress. Right? So you're supposed to be running things, birthing new ideas, getting new businesses off the ground, having babies. Not necessarily. But this is you in your fertile, abundant energy, receptive energy. This could be your person. It could be your person's destiny to be a spiritual advisor whilst you're out here running things. Alright? We do see the Hierophant come out quite a lot. And the Hierophant is a spiritual advisor. Right? Now, that could be part of your person's destiny that they've manifested. And this moon cycle and the timing has brought this realization to the surface that's like, I mean, yes, the counterpart for the Empress is the Emperor, obviously. I mean, they're already out there anyway. But, like, who's to say that your divine path is to be the Empress and your person's divine path is to be an advisor, like a counsellor for people on a big, large scale? Because let's not forget, your person has been a narcissist and an addict, so it may be for them to counsel others and share their story with the world. Because that's the thing, you see, to be a good counsellor and help people with things like that, you have to understand or understand where they're coming from or what their struggle, what their battle is. Yeah, because look, neophyte, this is learning. This is like a student. You're learning your craft. Well, I say your craft, but you're learning your to refine your new skills or unlocking. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock when I said that. Unlocking the wisdoms within you. Yeah, because this person sat in front of a mirror, right? Mirror reveals things. Yeah. Judgment's been called. Judgment is like reflection, review, like looking back on your life, like, okay, so where did I go wrong? What can I do better next time? You know, leaving all the 3D aspects of yourself behind you so you can ascend your level of consciousness. But again, that would be part of the study so that you can move forward and be more clear-headed, investing in yourself and paying attention to the signs. No more of this shit. No more being bound to the 3D material life. Confused. Stuck indoors. All the time going within to seek the wisdoms. Yes, that's all well and good, but not if you're always doing it. Then there's that sneaky deceptive behaviour again. But again, this could be people in the background working with that moon magic. You need to be doing some work with that moon magic. Because these tower moments are going to come. Because I'm telling you, there's something that you're being reluctant to let go of. Chaos and conflict. This came out in the reverse. Chaos and conflict. So it's over with. Chaos and conflict is done. No more. That's the truth. So I suppose in a way this moon cycle is going to bring things to the surface that's going to create these tower moments. Maybe it's going to bring everything out. If you're in a third party situation, it's going to bring everything out to the surface, and the spouse is going to be like, I've had enough, like get out or whatever, I don't know, but something's going to come crashing down. You two will find your way to one another. That's the truth. You're in your high priestess energy, so you be knowing that anyway. And that's what you've got to come, the Four of Wands. There you are, Queen of Wands, spiritual badass, confident, healed, poised and abundant, undefeated. And your person never let go of you. That's why they're coming on in. Because you're their sunshine. Look, where's she at? And they're a vibrational match for each other now. You're a vibrational match for your person. Hey, Nick. This is what they want. To come in and be with you. Because you're their sunshine. And they know they've done the most, but they also know that you're healing as well. I feel like this is more to do with them, though, at this point, because you guys have done most of your healing. Because, look, in this card, right, normally the swords are in the back, but this card, they're out, and they're being lifted up, you can see, by the divine. I love this card. And you've got the deer. Look at the deer. Are you okay, man? Don't look so good over here. Can I help you? Oh, I love that card. But yeah, they're watching and waiting and plotting and planning and thinking how they're going to come towards you. What am I going to say? How am I going to say it? I can't say that because that's not going to work. Well, they've already done the hard part by walking away from all the things that no longer serve them, the things that left them depleted and empty inside. So now they want to walk their spiritual path, which is the path to enlightenment. Sunshine. Yeah? Protection. Holy water. We could all fucking do something. Purification. Protection. That's why Archangel Michael's out here. You need to stay protected. Do your spirit baths. Charge your crystals. Do your incense. Sage your space. Do whatever else it is you guys need to do to protect yourselves, because these people ain't playing. Told you the burn notice went out, but I got that download a little bit too early. So they've been skipping around, acting like nothing's happened. Or, you know, they thought that I was chatting shit. But then my girl, Mystic Tory, put out a video about 3 days ago. God got out and served the eviction notice himself. So basically it was the same thing as the burn notice. That was the other day. And a couple of other people have been, you can see on the titles, and they're like, you know, it's done out here. Done out here. Can't keep messing with chosen ones. This is the thing. You were chosen to do this job. You're part of the 144,000. You've been chosen to do a job for a reason. God would not have chosen you. Many are called, but few are chosen. God wouldn't have chosen you if you didn't have what it takes to do the job you're supposed to do. Our job is to seek and destroy demons. That's why we're generational curse breakers. What the frickin' frack do you think a curse is carried by? It's not carried by flipping fairies of love and light, I can assure you. It's carried by legions of demons. Here she goes again. Stage left is where you need to go if you don't like what I'm talking about, because it just got a little bit dark. This is your life. If you're 144,000 chosen one, this is your life. You've been breaking generational curses, and they are carried by demons. Depression is a demon. Bipolar is demons. Multiple personality disorder, demons. Schizophrenia, demons. Hi, Shad. Yeah, it's all demons. Any mental health problem that causes you to be down in the dumps and low vibrational energy, it's a demon. Anxiety, OCD, anything like that. They've just got a lovely little label and a tablet for it, which feeds them. And then on the other side, you've got all the, what is it they call them? Autism. That's children with spiritual gifts. Anyway, you've got to draw on your inner strength and courage. Let go of your pride and ego, right? To go and unlearn everything you thought you knew about life, right? And go and learn some new stuff about what life is actually like. Once you start realising you've got demons to fight, then you're going to start realising how much of a badass you actually are. It ain't easy to beat demons, trust me. It ain't. Just stay independent, right? You don't need anybody. Just stay doing what you're doing. You've been through enough. Now it's time to collaborate with the right people to close out these karmic cycles, right? Because you are not going to miss out on this opportunity, yeah? So here's your person. That was 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds when I said that. Here's your person coming on in fast. So you guys can work together. Your wounded inner children are now healed. You can now grow together. A brand new stable beginning in life and love for a change. I'm not going over to Karmaville in this video. I'm not going to do it. Might have to pop over there in a minute, but that's just going to be on YouTube because it's really not for Facebook anymore. It's just not. Enough's enough. So I'm going to close this out with something nice. Something nice. Oh yeah, ancestors. Shall we have that? Angels and ancestors, I think. We'll do that. Right. Get a couple of cards from the angels and ancestors. Just one more and then we'll close this out. Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. Told you got to keep keep your boundaries up and you keep your foot down. Nice and slow. There's that sun card, sun energy. Enjoy success and happiness. That's the fourth time that's come out now. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Let go of your fears. That's what keeps you bound to the devil. Living in a state of fear all the time. That's why they can't get you once you've released your fears, once you've let go of all of that, once you've ascended your level of consciousness, they can't trouble you no more because you're done. You're done with all that shit. It's like, somebody explained it, like, it's like sharks. Sharks can't look up. They can only see what's underneath them, what's below them. So if you're underneath the shark, you're the target, right? You're dinner. But if your vibrational frequency is elevated, they can't see you. So they're not going to be able to get to you. They're not going to be able to trouble you or attach to you, right? That's why I keep saying to you, you've got to let go of everything. Because anything left in that basement that could possibly trigger anything that brings your vibrational frequency down, it's good. Listen, you have got demons that follow you around all the time, waiting to get in on you. They watch. Go and, I'll tell you what. Go and find Mark with a C, the messenger, and go through his playlists and his videos. He's got a few videos on there from about like 10, 11, up to about 18 months ago, I think, that are like animated videos with visual representations animated of what the demons are like and what they do. I posted one on my Facebook page about how they attack you and get you, and there was one demon showing the other demon what these weapons are, what they do, how they affect the humans. It's funny because they even said don't touch the chosen one. that'll be the ones that are, the lights are on and they're home. Right? White witch, be the light. I mean, maybe even tap into your ancient Wiccan wisdoms, you know. Maybe tap into that. But there's the moon, sun and the moon, divine counterparts. Yeah. Take note of intuitive messages. This came out the other day. But listen, that's a nice way to close the reading out. Okay? So, I'm going to end it there. Stay safe, people. Stay prayed up. And, yeah, that's definitely something you need to be doing. Pray. And do anything else you need to do for your safety and protection. Yes, Archangel Michael is looking after you. And he's looking out for you. But you've got to do your bit as well. Use your discernment. Okay? So, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. So, until next time, stay divine.